I've been skating the Axion Hamptons for 33 days now to be exact, and I have to say, these are the most comfortable skate shoes I've ever tried. Seriously, I even bought a second pair that I'm not gonna skate. I've just been wearing them pretty much every single day. I just love how they look with the black on white, and they also got these cool reflective lines here on the back and sides. The big seller for me is the nice cushiony insole you'll find in these shoes. Feels like you're walking on clouds. Let's take a closer look at my skated shoes and we'll see how they held up. For 33 days of skating, these shoes held up way better than I was expecting. The toe cap is simple and a standard design. Sure, it's pretty worn out now, but I was actually very surprised not to rip a hole going all the way through that. Looking at the side of the shoe, I do have one small hole that goes all the way through the suede, making contact with my foot, and unfortunately it was also ripping a lot of my socks. The stitching on the side here is also peeling up a bit. Wasn't that big of a concern, but what was concerning is the stitching on both of my heels completely blew out. I think that was due to impact, and it did affect my skating a bit, but we'll get more into that later. Since the lace loops sit so high, I was not expecting to rip too many laces in these shoes, but I was wrong. I must have gone through at least 10 laces throughout the entire life of these shoes. Axion actually included 2 pairs of laces with these shoes, which I think is pretty cool. A lot of companies don't do that anymore. You get the white laces that come on the shoe, and they also come with some black laces on the side. Personally, I think the white laces look better than the black, but they both look pretty cool, and you're gonna rip them either way, so might as well try them both out. Flipping the shoes over, I have no holes on the bottom yet. The shoes were super grippy, I had no issues there. However, I can tell that on my back foot, the heel's about to blow out. If you take out the insole, you can really see it. Durability wise, for 33 days, the Hamptons held up pretty well, so they get my stamp of approval. But now let's talk about how they skated. The shoes did take a little while to break in. Granted, I was jumping down a big gap for my first session, so that probably didn't help. After about 30 minutes, they loosened up a bit and all my flip tricks started to come back, no problem. Overall, the board feel is amazing. They actually skate very similar to the Janowski's or the Shane O'Neill shoes. All my tricks worked with these, but just be warned, if you like doing heel flips, you are gonna nick your ankles on those. I mean, it's a low shoe, what do you expect? My favorite thing about the Hamptons has to be the memory foam insole. 10 out of 10, most comfortable skate shoe I've ever tried. With a good insole, typically comes good impact support, and this was true for about the first 3 weeks, but as soon as the heel started blowing out, it feels like I kind of lost some support in the ankles. The whole back section here feels way flimsier on my skated shoe compared to the new shoe that I haven't skated yet. After the shoes weren't as strong as they used to be, I started getting heel bruise way too often and decided to retire the shoes then. Now keep in mind, that didn't start happening until after 3 weeks of skating the shoes, and they did last a full 33 days. One more thing I want to mention is the price. These shoes sell for $70. I think it came out to around $85 after shipping and tax. Sure, that's a little expensive, but personally, I think it's a fair price to pay for shoes that feel very similar to some of Nike's top sellers. I actually checked their website this morning, and I saw that the white colorway is on sale for only $48 right now. So if you're on a budget and you like white shoes, maybe give those a try. If you're feeling fancy, they also have the white elephant red ice colorway available for $90. Personally, I don't think that's worth the price, but if you can swing it, I think they look pretty sick. So if you didn't know, I actually posted my first Skate Intel video 2 years ago today. And in order to celebrate, I wanted to give a pair of the Axion Hamptons to one of you. It's easy to enter. All you got to do is be subscribed to Skate Intel and drop a comment down below. I'll be picking a random comment next week and I'll send you a pair of shoes. Make sure you have your YouTube set up so you can see my replies. That way you know if you won. For being a non-retro style skate shoe to come out of Axion, I think they did a really good job. The shoe's super comfortable, it has great board feel, and it actually held up pretty well. If you've been wanting to skate the Hamptons, I think you're gonna like them, and if you've just been looking for some new daily drivers, they're great for that too. This is the first pair of Axions I've ever tried, and I was impressed, so I think I'm gonna try out some of their other shoes. They're all pretty bulky, retro style. They got the Genesis or the Magics. They do look pretty cool, and I'd be surprised to see how they work. If you like my shoe reviews, let me know in the comments which shoe I should test out next. And don't forget, I'll be picking a winner for the Axion Hampton giveaway in next week's video, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe so you never miss a video, and I'll see you guys next week with some more intel. Peace.